which expression is equivalent to square root of 184 here? What I'm going to do is this. Now, you can factor this out, and I realize that 4 is a square root number, and 4 times 46 makes it 2 square roots of 46. But what I tend to do is this here. I go to my calculator, and in the graphing mode, I do 184 divided by x squared, and then I go Control T for my table, and this pops up. My answer will always be the last number in the y column without decimals. Now there's going to be more decimals if you scroll further down. So the last one is this 2 square roots of 46, and that's the answer. The x is the outside value, and the 46 is the number that goes inside the square root value. So once again, your calculator, y equals 184 divided by x squared, and Control T for a table to show up. Okay? So here's how you do. You add option 2 in your add graphs. Type your number, an example. This I choose 48 as an example, but it could have been in this case. My number was 146, 148, I don't remember. Enter, Control T, and the last positive x with a y answer as an integer. That means it's basically not a decimal answer, is your answer. So let's try this here. 160. Now I recognize that as 16 times 10, and square root of 16 is 4. But if you go to your calculator, type in 160 divided by x squared, you can see the last number without decimals. I didn't put them all on here, but if you want to carry it, it's 4 square roots of 10. Now this time here, kind of ignore the 3 for a second. Just ignore the 3. And 108 is 36 times 3, and the square root of 36 is 6. These are what I call outside numbers. You can multiply outside numbers. That's 18. But if you want to go up here to your problem period, it's 108 x squared. And you'll see here your answer is 6 square root of 3. Now that's not the answer to the whole thing, because I still have to multiply that by 3, and 3 times 6 is 18. So your answer to this problem is really the 18 square roots of 3. And same thing here with 84. I recognize that 4 times 21, and the square root of 4 is 2. Or I can go to my calculator, 84 divided by x squared. Here's a table. This is 2 square roots of 21. And then now for 98, that's the same as 49 times 2, which is 7 square roots of 2. Or if you go to your table, and I kind of had to add a little extra line there to go into 6. But the last one without decimals is a 2, so the answer is 7 square roots of 2 on these particular ones right here. Another thing you can do is just go to your calculator. If it's multiple choice, type this in and get a decimal answer. And then you type this in and get a decimal answer. If the answers are the same, then your answer is correct.